So let's go ahead and expose the 7 beliefs that kept me broke and probably keep 99% of people from crossing their first million. Number 1, I'm not the kind of a person who gets rich. That is an absolute lie. That is something that we call an identity gap. See, the reality is that wealth has no type. It is built, not inherited. Now, to reframe that belief, instead of saying what you said earlier, change it to I'm the kind of a person who wins. Number 2, I need to work harder to get rich. Now, that's something we call an effort trap. The reality of things is the value, not hours, that create income. If I were you, I would reframe it to I get paid for outcome, not time. Number 3, I need to have it all figured out first. We call it perfection paralysis. See, the reality is the fact that action creates clarity, not the other way around. So reframe your belief from what you said to I learn faster if I start doing. Number 4, I can't take big risks. We call this fear of loss. It's not the fact that it's reckless. It's the fact that it's required. That's the only way to win. So reframe your belief. Playing safe costs more than taking a risk. Number 5, debt or failure means I'm done. See, that is something that we call here shame of loss. Failure is just feedback. Debt is leverage if you know how to use it correctly. So reframe that belief from what you said earlier. Millionaires weaponize what broke others. Number 6, I need everyone to approve. I call this a validation trap. Approval doesn't pay you, results do. So reframe it to respect follows result. Number 7, wealth is for the lucky. That is fatalism. Luck rewards preparation and motion. So reframe your belief to wealth is built, not found. The chains keeping you broke are made of thoughts you haven't questioned yet. So here is the 7 belief rewire formula. Let's break each one of them with truth, story, and action. I'm not the kind of a person who gets rich. I'm the kind of a person who wins. I used to see wealth as something that other people had, the smart, connected, lucky ones, until I realized wealth was a mirror reflecting who I believed I was. See, when I started acting as if I already belonged in those rooms started opening even more. Identity always precedes income. Number 2, I need to work harder. Instead, I need to work smarter. I used to work 80 hours a week, but I was doing $10 tasks, expecting $10,000 result. The shift came in when I started valuing leverage over labor. Automation, delegation, leadership. That is what built my freedom. See, you don't get rich clocking in. You get rich creating value that lives beyond your hours. Number 3, I have to figure it all out first. Remember, action builds clarity. Perfection was my procrastination. I learned that millionaires act fast, adjust faster. Speed beats certainty every single time. You'll never think your way into success. You'll act your way into it. Number 4, I can't take big risks. Here's what I want you to remember. Playing it safe actually costs you more. I feared risk until I realized that comfort was killing me slowly. I learned the difference between gambling and calculated risk. Gambling costs you control. Risk buys you growth. Every level of life demands a version of you that risk built. Number 5, debt or failure means I'm done. Debt and failure are just data. See, I went from $40,000 in debt starting my business, but I didn't spend on lifestyle. I invested in capability. That taught me discipline. Failure taught me feedback. Millionaires do not avoid failure, they weaponize it. Number 6, I need everyone to approve. Results over opinions. I used to fear what people would think if I failed. Then I realized that most people that were criticizing me weren't even playing the game. When you build results, you stop needing validation. You can't build a big life while trying to make small minds comfortable. And number 7, wealth is for the lucky. Wealth is built by design. See, luck might open a door, but preparation decides who walks through it. When you master consistency, your life starts looking lucky to the undisciplined. Luck is when discipline finally meets opportunity. Here's the reality check. Your life is a reflection of your belief system, not your potential. The ceiling above you isn't real. It's self-imposed. I wasn't born into wealth, but the moment I stopped arguing for my limitations, life stopped arguing against me. You can't become a millionaire believing the same things that made you broke. These 7 belief shifts aren't motivational quotes. They're blueprints for new identity. When you change your belief, you change your biology, your energy, and your results. And we're gonna end on this. Your beliefs build your ceiling. Your decisions break it. The moment you stop negotiating with your excuse, your new life begins. I became a millionaire not because I was lucky, but because I finally stopped living like I wasn't worthy of it. Now, my challenge to you today is write down every belief that kept you small. Next to it, write the truth that will replace it. Then live like the new belief is already real. Because before the end of the year, the only version of you that deserves to exist is the one that finally believes you were built for more. Now, if you know deep down that you're meant for more, then don't just click away and go back to your old patterns. The truth is, breaking these 7 limiting beliefs was the foundation of everything I built. But this is just the beginning. Every single week, I drop content designed to help you level up to your mindset, earn more, and build the life you actually want, not the one you're settling for. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Join a community of people who refuse to stay average, because the next chapter of your life doesn't have to look like your last one. Let's build the best version of you together. See you in the next video.